Hi, today we are going to learn how to build up your website glossary using Gemini. The e-commerce version of the CM Tooltip Glossary plugin allows to automatically generate definitions using third-party services. One of them is Gemini. To integrate Gemini with our plugin CM Tooltip Glossary, you will need an API key. To obtain it, you need to sign up on the Google AI Studio site. After you are registered and logged in, head to the API keys to create and get the key. Copy this key and keep it safe and secure, as it provides access to your account and services. The copied key will be needed while configuring the plugin. Now we can configure the integration with the CM Tooltip Glossary plugin. To do this, navigate to CM Tooltip Glossary e-commerce Settings tab. Scroll down and find the section Gemini. First, two options allow you to enable the feature, and here you need to provide the obtained API key in order to make the integration work. The next group of options is about the way the definitions will be generated. These options allow you to specify the context of the generated terms, their length and precision. The option Gemini model allows you to choose between two versions of Gemini, Gemini Pro and Gemini 1.5 Pro. The option Gemini prompt template allows specifying the request which the plugin will be sending to Gemini for getting the term definition. This template must contain the placeholder term. You can also define the maximum length of the Gemini reply length in the corresponding option. This affects the final length of the term. The value is set in tokens. The option Gemini temperature allows you to define how accurate the generated definition will be. This value ranges from 1 to 2. Lower temperatures are good for prompts that require a more deterministic and less open-ended or creative response, while higher temperatures can lead to more diverse or creative results. And finally, the option Gemini safety level. The Gemini API blocks content based on the probability of content being unsafe. By default, safety settings block content, including prompts, with medium or higher probability of being unsafe across any dimension. You can change safety level to the one is appropriate for your use case. And one more group of options is related to how the generated definitions will be displayed on the front end. Enable the option Only show Gemini when content is empty if you want the definition generated by Gemini to be added only in case if the term is empty, when you didn't add the definition manually. If the option is disabled, the Gemini definition will be displayed below the definition which you wrote by yourself. If the option Display button to generate description by Gemini on the term page is enabled, a button for generating a temporary Gemini definition will be displayed on each term page on the front end. The generated definition will be stored in cache until it's cleared or until the button is clicked again while the definition is already displayed. In this case, the definition will be regenerated. This button can be disabled specifically for each term in the meta box CM Tooltip Term Properties. The option Show Gemini Data in Tooltip lets you define if to display the definition generated by Gemini in tooltips. And enabling the option Show Gemini Data in Glossary Term Display allows to display the Gemini definition on the term page. You can also wrap the output from Gemini in custom HTML template. To do this, enable the relevant option and define the template in the option ChatGPT Wrapper Template. The template accepts placeholders termed as a requested term and placeholder content as the obtained definition. You can see the examples on the screen. On the left side, the Gemini definition is displayed without custom template, and on the right side, using custom template. Have a note that you can disable generating automatic Gemini definition specifically for each term. It can be done on the term editing page. Just find the MetaBox CM Tooltip Term Properties. Check the option Disable Gemini API for this term, then click the button Update to save the changes. It will completely remove any Gemini content from the tooltip and the term page. The basic configuration is done. Don't forget to save the changes after. Now your glossary terms can contain definitions which are automatically generated by Gemini. The plugin also supports a double-click feature with Gemini integration. It means that every time a word is double-clicked anywhere on the page, even without being defined as a glossary term, a temporary tooltip will be displayed containing the definition generated by Gemini. The double-clicked word will be cached on your site, so the plugin will not request the definition for this word every time, at least until you flush the cache. The settings for enabling this feature are located under the same tab E-commerce Settings. Find the section double-click Settings. The basic configuration requires only enabling the first option and choosing Gemini in the second option double-click service. In the option double-click underline color, you can define the underline color for a temporary definition which is generated by the double-click feature. The color should be set in the hex format. The double-click feature also allows the admin to permanently save generated by Gemini definitions straight from the front end. It's just enough to click the relevant button in the appearing tooltip and the new term will be created in your glossary. To enable this feature, you need to check the option Enable saving the results as terms. You can also edit the button label in the field double-click Save Label. If you are planning to build your glossary using this method, we recommend you to enable the option Only show Gemini when content is empty in main Gemini integration settings. Otherwise, the definition will be duplicated after saving the term to the database. By default, the plugin stores in the cache the automatically generated definitions. It allows not generating the definitions for already fetched terms every time, but you can regenerate the definitions if needed. Let's consider how and where you can do this. When the double-click support is enabled, the admin can regenerate temporary terms in the appearing tooltip by clicking the relevant button. This button appears in the tooltip when the option Enable saving the results as terms is turned on. You can change the label for the Regenerate button in the field double-click Regenerate label. You can also regenerate the definition by Gemini for specific existing terms. To do this, while editing the term, find the MetaBox CM Tooltip Term Properties. Find and check the option Flush all API caches for this term, then save the changes by clicking the button Update. The Gemini definition will be regenerated for this term. And finally, you can regenerate Gemini definitions for all your glossary terms at once. Get back to the Gemini integration settings. Find the button Flush Cache and click it. All Gemini definitions will be regenerated. Following instructions found in the plugin and guides, you should be able to build up a glossary on your site using Gemini. Thanks for watching the video.